They called her Makeda, the Queen of Sheba, a woman of beauty, wisdom, and power so radiant, her name crossed deserts and seas. From the mountains of Ethiopia to the palaces of Jerusalem, her legend became the bridge between Africa and the ancient world. But who was she? Myth, monarch, or messenger of destiny? In the ancient world, power often wore a crown, but wisdom, it wore her name. Queen Makeda ruled the kingdom of Sheba, a realm believed to stretch across modern-day Ethiopia, Eritrea, and Yemen. Her story is written not only in the Kebra Nagas, the Ethiopian holy text, but whispered in the Bible and the Quran, 3 faiths, 1 woman. Her journey to meet King Solomon of Israel wasn't just diplomacy. It was a meeting of minds, Africa's radiant queen and the wisest man ever known. Before Makeda's rise, Sheba was a crossroads of trade and culture. Its merchants brought gold, ivory, and incense from Africa's heart to the great empires of the East. Sheba's wealth was legendary, its women educated, its kings divine. When Makeda ascended the throne, she was no ordinary ruler. She was known for her intelligence, her curiosity, and her thirst for truth, especially about a distant king whose wisdom rivaled the gods. One night, beneath the Sheban stars, Makeda vowed to uncover the secrets of Solomon's wisdom. She gathered her finest gifts, gold, frankincense, myrrh, and jewels that caught the sun's heart, and embarked on a journey through deserts and kingdoms. Her caravan stretched for miles, a moving empire of color, scent, and sound, and at its head rode a queen destined to change history. In Jerusalem, Solomon heard of her coming, a queen from the ends of the earth bearing riddles. When they met, legend says the earth itself held its breath. Makeda tested Solomon with questions of philosophy, nature, and the divine, and he answered all. Yet, the true test was one of spirit. Could wisdom and power coexist? Their dialogue lasted days, maybe weeks, a meeting of 2 worlds that redefined empires. The Kebra Nagas tells of a final feast, where Solomon, curious of her resolve, laid a trick. He made her swear never to take anything from his palace. But during the night, he placed salt in her food, and when thirst drove her to drink from his water, Solomon smiled. "You have taken water from my palace," he said, "and now I shall take something from you." That night, their union forged a bond between Israel and Ethiopia, between faith and legacy. Makeda returned home changed, not conquered, but enlightened. Months later, she bore a son, Menelik I, the child who would carry Solomon's blood and the ark's destiny. When Menelik came of age, he traveled to Jerusalem to meet his father, and upon returning, he carried with him the Ark of the Covenant, or so Ethiopian tradition claims. That act, whether truth or myth, made Ethiopia not just a kingdom, but a holy land. For centuries, Ethiopian emperors, from the Zagwe to the Solomonic dynasty, claimed descent from Makeda and Solomon. Even Haile Selassie I, the last emperor of Ethiopia, traced his bloodline to them. Their story shaped faith, royalty, and identity, connecting Africa to the cradle of the Abrahamic world. Makeda's wisdom became Ethiopia's foundation, her legend, its heart. Today, in Ethiopia, the name Makeda still evokes pride and strength. Artists, leaders, and women across Africa call upon her as a symbol of intelligence, sovereignty, and grace. She reminds the world that African queens were not myths, they were architects of civilization. In the sands between Africa and Jerusalem lies a story carved in eternity of love, power, and divine destiny. Queen Makeda of Sheba, the woman who crossed worlds not for conquest, but for wisdom. And in that search, she found something greater, a legacy that still shines like the desert sun.